This day is bananas, B-A-N-A-N-A-S. This day is bananas, B-A-N-A.
I don't have a headache. I'm just preparing.
Another great scene. 2005 through 2013, The Office was a smash hit. And, of course, Mindy Kaling played the great Kelly Kapoor on that show. Really, really funny lady, folks. Had her own show, The Mindy Project. After that, she's been in countless television shows and movies and specials. And she did win the 2014 Glamour Woman of the Year. She is that big and important, and she's here with her new movie coming out. This is really exciting. New movie is coming out, actually, this Saturday. Is that right, Jill? Late night movie tomorrow. Late night movie with Emma Thompson. Say hello to the great Mindy Kaling. Good morning, Mindy.
Hey, good morning.
How are you?
I'm great. Thank you for having me.
Are you in California?
I'm in Los Angeles, yeah.
Yeah, it's early. It's only 6:30 in the morning.
Are you up late or are you up early?
I'm up early, but you know what? I have a 1.5-year-old, so this is fine.
Okay. Well, listen, one of the things that I read up on you was that Mindy Kaling, when you were a kid, you loved the show, as I did, Mork and Mindy, and you kind of adopted that name because you didn't grow up in this country from that show. Is that right?
Yeah, actually, I was born here, but my parents saw that show, and they liked the name Mindy, and so they give it to me as a nickname.
Ah, okay. Your parents did that. I gotcha. Okay, well, tell us a little bit about this new exciting movie. We'll get to some of the Office stuff and the Mindy Project. It looks very, very funny. You and Emma Thompson, late night movie coming out tomorrow. Tell us about that experience. And the reviews are great. The critics are saying this is a really, really funny movie.
Oh, thank you so much. Yeah, the movie is it's a little bit based on my time at the office. I was the only female writer and the only minority writer when I first started there, season 1. And it's a little bit about my experience there. And Emma Thompson plays this late-night talk show host who is like America's darling but is very different behind the scenes. And I basically start working for her because she gets accused of not liking women and not having any minorities. And she doesn't like my character very much. So that's the movie.
And now, listen, you were an intern, by the way, for Conan O'Brien, talking about late night. Mm-hmm. Were you not?
Yes, I was.
And do you draw on any of that experience for this movie?
Yeah, I mean, getting to see what the background, I mean, obviously Conan O'Brien is such a great guy. He's nothing like the Emma Thompson character on this. But learning what the writer's room looks like, what writers' personalities are like, that was really eye-opening. And I did that when I was 19. So it was like when I was really impressionable.
You know, you look back at your career, and this movie, of course, again, based on Kelly Kapoor. And I got to go back, Mindy, to 2005. Your life, not just your career. 2005, you get the gig in The Office, so the Kelly Kapoor character comes to life then. Also that year, you're in Curb Your Enthusiasm. Larry David Loves You. And also that year, you're in your very first movie ever alongside Steve Carell, the 40-year-old virgin. So when you look back to 2005, how immense was that year for you?
You know, I've never thought of it in the terms the way you just put it, but you're right. That is huge. That was a really big career-changing year for me, for sure. And it's, those three people, Steve Carell, Larry David, getting hired on The Office, that really changed everything for me.
And I think Steve Carell was the one who said that you couldn't make The Office today. You couldn't put it on TV anyway, in broadcast TV. I mean, what do you think about that?
I think that is true. You know, I think there's, it's not that there's more like sensitivities now, but I do think that there's more people, particularly with like the Me Too movement, that maybe some of the stuff that we thought was hilarious in that show, a show that I'm deeply proud of, that might not go over well now.
You did that second episode, Diversity Day. That kind of goes into play with some of the stuff going on today. And you did, in fact, right? I mean, exactly. That's kind of what we're going. But you did. You were nominated for an Emmy for writing one of the episodes, Niagara, for that. So you are not just a terrific actress and funny comedian, but you've done some behind the stuff writing and things of that nature where you've had great success.
Thank you. Thanks so much. Yeah, I started as a writer and then transitioned into acting. So I, in my heart, feel like a writer.
Is there any female actress, comedian out there, Mindy, that, and I know you like Mork and Mindy. Who didn't, by the way? We all love that. Pam Dober and Robin Williams, God rest his soul. But is there any female actor, comedian, actress out there you were growing up and you're like, you know what? I want to be like her.
Yeah, I was in this movie Ocean's 8, and I got to spend a lot of time with Sandy Bullock, and I just loved her. I think everything she does is so watchable and great, and she can play any character, and you just like her. So to me, that's not something you can learn. It's just something you're born with, and I really admire her.
Promoting a movie late night, Mindy Kaling on the Bernie and Sid show. The movie opens nationwide tomorrow night, Friday night. Now, listen, Mindy, you're often held up as a standard bearer for diversity in Hollywood. It really is just one aspect of your career. Is that too much to shoulder, or do you wear that proudly? Do you bear that responsibility gladly?
Yeah, I'm so happy to be an example of someone making it in the business who is, a minority, not someone you normally see in the business. But it always, when it sets me apart in a way, but it always makes me feel like, but this movie is actually funny. Like, it's not just about, political things. I wrote 25 episodes of The Office, so I really have a ton of experience, and I love working in workplace comedy. So for me, I always just want it not to distract from the fact that this movie is just a funny movie to go see. It's the summertime. It's a great thing to bring your friends to. So but thank you for saying that.
I wonder. We know people that love doing comedy, but they also really enjoy, Mindy, doing dramatic acting. Right? I think of Jim Carrey, his first couple of movies were all comedies, and all of a sudden he's doing stuff like The Truman Show. Well, you've done your fair share, whether it's The Office or 40-Year-Old Virgin, of the comedic stuff, even this movie coming out, late night movie. But then you're in a movie like A Wrinkle in Time. Not exactly a comedy. Mm-hmm. So do you like the fact you're getting roles in both?
I do. I think it's when I get to a certain age and you've done one thing a lot, it's really nice to transition together. And those are my favorite performers. I look at Steve Carell, who was on The Office, but then he went on to be nominated for Oscars for really serious roles. And I do think it's something that is interesting to me, although my heart will always be in comedy.
He was actually brilliant and a beautiful boy. He made me cry that whole time. That was a tough movie to watch. Well, listen, congratulations. Best of luck. Late night movie, as Bernie said, opens up in theaters all across the country starting tomorrow night. You've already had an unbelievable career, so continued success, and thank you for stopping by the Bernie and Sid show, Mindy. Best of luck.
Thank you for having me. Bye.
Anytime.
Cheers.
Mindy Kaling.